What's up YouTube? Houston here. And for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for my favorite patrons, always double salute. Now, today's video, we're actually going to be talking about the best business lines of credit for new business startup with bad credit. Alright? Now, the first one is McKinsey Capital, okay? And here's the thing about it. With some of these companies, I know many of you are like, well, what about my credit? What about my credit? What about my credit? But the thing about it, there are lenders out there. Sometimes they are coming through like insurance companies or private money lenders and stuff like that. And unfortunately, because they are private money lenders, more likely they have a higher interest rate. So that's just transparency of the situation. However, with McKinsey Capital, all you have to be in business for at least 3 months, have at least $5,000 in revenue coming into the company, have a working business account, and they don't do a personal guarantee, okay? So that's pretty simplified in terms of if you're a business and you know that you're actually making money. Now, here's one that I would tell people, if you have a challenging credit, but you have a good business model, and there's income already coming in, you may want to check out the SBA micro loan. And the reason is because the interest rates is going to be much lower, okay? And unfortunately, like if you're a nonprofit or a child care center or whatever, they don't work with those. But at the same time, or adding to that is with your credit score. Having a credit score of a 575, all right? And showing that you actually have 12, usually they want to see at least a 12-month financial statement to show that you have the ability to pay it back with no recent bankruptcies, okay? So that's also something you have to take into consideration. But with the microloans, you get that much faster because it loans up to $25,000, okay? And it's much easier because you don't have to collateralize anything. But it does cause for a personal guarantee, but nonetheless, you don't have to do like equipment and stuff like that. Speaking of equipment, now for some of you all that say you may be trying to operate like a restaurant, or you trying to do something else, like do t-shirts. You have a t-shirt business or something, you need more equipment, then I would definitely tell you there's other companies out there that would possibly, if you have bad credit, that would possibly be able to give you an equipment loan, okay, instead of just a regular loan. Now with this here SBA microloan, you can buy the equipment however you want to, but if you're just looking for some money to buy equipment, you probably want to look for an equipment loan, okay? Now, let's talk about Rapid Finance. Now with Rapid Finance, they offer loans from $5,000 up to $5 million. The average credit score is of 500. You have to be at least 3 months in business, and the business revenue should be at least $5,000 a month. They actually used to do about $3,000, okay? But I guess things changed. Now, I didn't put on here PayPal Capital. With PayPal Capital, you actually don't have to be a PayPal client in order to go after their PayPal Capital. Because if you're generating at least $42,000 a year, they're able to help you get a loan with no PG as well. Now, here's Brass Financial. Now, with Brass Financial, you can be a brand new business. All right, just like with an SBA loan, with a brand new business, they loans from $10,000 up to $500,000. Now, the interesting thing about it, the business don't have to have any income, but the only caveat to this is that you have to have at least a 720 credit score. Now, I would tell you guys, if I have a 720 credit score, I would not be approaching high interest rate companies like this. I would probably be going after business credit cards. And here's a secret, guys. Here's a secret. when you go out to a business credit card, here's the thing about it. When it comes to Visa and MasterCard, you want to make sure you're either going out to the Visa Signature or the Visa Elite card, because those start at $5,000 or higher. And then MasterCard, they have the MasterCard World Elite that starts at $5,000 higher. So make sure if you're going out to any type of business card, make sure they're the Visa Signature, Visa Elite, or the the MasterCard World Elite. And I'll make a better video explaining it, but that's what you actually want to go out there if you got a 720 credit score, okay? Now, you also have a company, Seek Business Capital. Now, with Seek Business Capital, again, they offer from $10,000 up to $150,000. No time in business, no business revenue. The minimum credit score is a 680, and they operate in all 50 states. Now, again, if you have at least a 680 credit score, you may can get a business credit card that doesn't offer the high interest like these type of loans. But hey, if this is the best you can do, then go for it. Now you have Divvy. Divvy offers a line of credit as well. Okay, minimum credit score is a 550, and they pull your FICO 9. Okay, now they report to Small Business Financial Exchange and Dun & Bradstreet. And when you apply with Divvy, if you don't qualify for their line of credit right away, they offer you their credit builder program. And I continue to tell people, get it. The reason is they're still reporting to the business credit bureaus because that's going to help build up your business credit. Another thing, guys, that helps build up your business credit much faster is choosing the right financial institution. That's the reason I tell you about American Express, Chase, Capital One, U.S. Bank. Those would be my top tier banks to have a business bank account. Like with the credit unions and stuff like that, I know a lot of people want to get the Navy Federal business credit cards and stuff like that. But I would definitely have one of those other top 4 to start out with and making weekly deposits, okay? That's going to help you build up your business credit the fastest to be able to get business funding. Now, again, does net 30s play a factor in it? It could give you some leverage, and I actually am going to make a new video talking about the newest net 30s that you possibly want to leverage in order to help build up your business credit to get qualified for larger amounts of funding. All right. Now, here's something that's my favorite. Okay, it's the Cabbage AMEX business line of credit, and here's the reason why. Even if you have a brand new business, being able to have a relationship with American Express, okay? I have seen people with a lower score than a 640. Okay, get an American Express business credit card. The interesting thing about it with American Express and Cabbage, since American Express owns Cabbage, there's no hard pull now. Okay, I would tell you to build an internal score, meaning open up a personal checking account. And now that American Express actually has business accounts, I have made videos on that. So if you want to see that video, put a comment. Hey, can I see the new American Express personal checking account video? Okay. So that being said, then if I was you, I would build a relationship with American Express, okay? Open up the American Express business checking account, make your weekly deposits, okay? Again, these are things, the internal scoring is more important than a FICO score. The reason is because if they see that you have strong activity, strong deposits and stuff, even though you may have a challenging credit score, they may look over that to be able to help you get qualified for funding. So that's the reason I tell you guys to make sure you do the weekly deposits. Now, continuing on with the Cabbage American Express, they say that you have to have at least a 641 year business, at least $50,000 in annual revenue. So that's what, maybe about $4,250 a month, something like that. Yeah, I think it is about 4250. That's the reason they say you shouldn't do math on camera. However, one of the things about it, like I said, is that the line of credit goes up to 150,000. But just look at it. Say that you're needing to raise, say 50,000, and you have a account with them. Then you're able to go get maybe two or three of their business credit cards that total up to 25, 30,000, or one card they may give you with just 25, 30,000 on it. And then with a business line of credit, there you go with $50,000 in funding that's not going to affect your credit score. So that's the reason I'm telling you this is where I would want to be. Now, if you have any questions about business credit, personal credit, how to remove items off your personal credit, click the link in the description and schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.